Good morning, everyone. I'm at the shop, just got loaded up. Jared and James loaded them up as well. We got a lot going on today. We're going back to the liner pool today. Jared and James are. We're gonna clean it, prep it, set the liner. James is gonna get some footage of that. And then I'm going over to pool build number 5, and we are going to do some backfill and get the lights ran and some miscellaneous things. So we're waiting on the water to fill up. It filled up about 4 or 5 inches last night, so I needed to fill up some more so I can get some backfill in there. And also there's some bends in the shell. If you guys have been following along, you know on this build I'm trying to get that water to push them out, so I got to time it perfectly. Plus I have a lot to backfill. We have electrical main, septic main, we have all the plumbing for the pool, electrical conduit, lots to do. So I'm gonna go to the store. I gotta get some strapping for some conduit and get me some coffee, and I'll see you guys at the job. Can we all just take a minute and look at this thing? I mean, this thing is massive, dude. Have you ever seen a prickly that big? I grew up with these things in the yard, and you're stepping on them when you're trying to out playing in the yard. It's just a nightmare. Anyways, we are here at the shop getting some materials. I already left and I had to come back because we got turf going in on our pool build number 2 for the year, and I have to get some PVC for the guys. So we got that going on today, and stick around, and it's gonna be a cool day, and I'll see you guys at the job. What's up, guys? Keep cutting. It's a lot of pipe. This is what it looks like. I look pretty good. This is the job here. We got 2 deck jets, border, auto cover. We're getting this turf inlay. It's gonna look sick. Check this sump flow out. It's running good. This thing's got an underground creek running through here, man. It's got tons of water. Looking good though. Auto cover's looking nice. Everything's hooked up, power's hooked up. Mike finally got his concrete done and face, so this is all finished up. And we're gonna be doing a turf inlay here all the way around, so it's gonna look really nice. We're just getting everything cleaned out, ready to go. So I think they're gonna wrap these in stone too, but that's not ours. We got one put their deck steps on here. Everything's looking nice on this house. I think in the next week or 2, landscaping's all gonna be done, and it's all gonna look good. So see you guys. Anyway, we're gonna head over to the project over there, pool build number 5. Then I'm gonna get some footage later of the liner being done. So they're gonna be doing that. It shouldn't take too long, only like an hour to prep, hour to set water in. It's not a whole lot of work to do. So we're gonna get some coffee and get some strapping for some conduit, and then we're headed to the job. So right here, when we're prepping the steps, what we'll do is we'll come through, hit any little bumps. So right there's a little chunk of concrete there. Right here, we kind of smooth this out. We'll scrape the walls, of course. Scrape all that. Grind the tops of the steps. Anywhere where there's concrete bits, make everything perfectly smooth. And then after that, we'll tape all of the seams. So, yep, that's what we're doing next.
That's what it looks like when you work. It's hot outside. Okay.
Always work harder, not smarter.
Yeah, that's how you pay the bills.
John would have just left the light. Not done. He does minimum, I think he just leaves. That's what John is. He does the minimum at the job site, and then he leaves. And then he comes back, and it's like, oh yeah, that's easy. And I'm like, what about this? And this? Oh, yeah, dude. So that's why I run everything. I think it's harder to run upside down.
It is harder. It is harder.
Are you done with my glasses? $300 glasses.
Yeah.
You should leave them on the concrete.
Just don't step on them. You're the only one up there.
They're sunglasses, dude. They're sun and safety. They you notice how they get darker in the sun?
You know, I was wondering, because when I took them out of your truck, they were like pretty clear.
Yeah.
And then I was working, and I was like, dang, they're getting dark.
Why don't you wear them?
Because I'm not using the grinder.
Yeah, but you're looking in the sun.
Well, the thing is,
All day.
I don't stare at the sun, like.
First of all, your hat's on backwards. The front of the hat is supposed to shield you from the sun.
But it don't.
Yeah, it does.
Well, it doesn't work that well for
Dude,
blue
even
eyes.
if I don't wear my, I'm shielded a little bit. I don't have my glasses.
I mean, if I do this, yeah, it works.
Well, this hat works good.
Yeah, but yeah, because it's tipped down in the front. Anyways. So here we go. We have the vacuum in there. We pushed out all of the wrinkles. Didn't show that. The camera died because GoPro's GoPro and they don't last in the heat. Very nice fit though. Very nice. And yeah, it's looking good. Jared's putting in the drains right now. And just about wrapped up, ready to put water in it. You just crossed it. I can do it. Or you go do the other one.
Get one you can't tighten them. It's extremely easy to.
Yeah, strip them. Got the railing on, everything's good. Just time to pack up and go home. Pack up and go home. Quitting time's the best time of the day. The best time of the day. Best time of the week is when you get paid. Oh.
Alrighty, here we are. We're back on the job. Water's looking pretty good. We're about a foot and a half from the top, or a foot. We're almost at the skimmer. Water's starting to push it in, which is fine. Push it out, I mean, we're gonna push that back with rock. Now I wanna try something that I haven't done before, and that is, I wanna take these plugs out and see what this water is gonna do in these lights. It'd be kind of a fun experiment. Because I've never tried that. I've never had with this water filled up like this and this all exposed. I've always had the lights in anyway, I should say. I've never had them out and exposed because I haven't installed them yet, which normally we do. But, you know, they say water's gonna get in there anyway. You know, but when you replace a light, let's say this fills up with water, you know, who cares, right? Like, it is what it is, and it's part of the system. It just happens. Let me check. Oh, this side's bowing out a little bit. We'll fix that with some rock. So yeah, it'll be a fun little experiment, but here we are. Jesus is gonna test the pipes tomorrow, so that'll all get done. And then we've got the power over here for this pergola. We have the power for all the lights going in here. I gotta run this, and then I gotta run strapping here and get all this in. But first things first, we're gonna cut these down. I've got everything to install the lights. We're gonna fish tape it through. And normally I do this with 2 people, it's a little easier, but today we're by ourselves. You know, Jared and James are over there, so it is what it is. Let's get on with it, eh? All don't have my copper, my little pole. I normally have like a handle where I pull the lights out of. I just get in there and I hook it. I ain't got that, so I gotta make another one. This is like a perfect little thing for it. This just needs to be very small. Just enough right there. Man, the wind is blowing right now and it is just absolutely beautiful. I love it. All right, so the power's on that side, so this is the lights right here. I'll just cut them up here, I guess. I'll have, I don't know who's doing, I think Duranian may do the electrical on this one. So we'll see. They'll just cut it around and with a fine tool, but no big deal. Ooh, nice. I think I just made it around and through. Which one is that? It's this outside one. Bottom should be right here. Alrighty, here we go. Moment of truth, boys. I don't know why I plugged them, but I guess for the sake of experimentation. But I mean, you could have done it without it anyway. Actually, I wanted the glue to dry in the pipes. Okay. I don't see nothing. Nothing's leaking so far. Interesting. Okay. I really wanted to, was hoping I would. Nope. So they say, you know, conduit's gonna leak no matter what, but the rubber seal on these lights should never leak. That's the point here. Where are the lights at? Just fun little experiment to try. See what it's gonna do. Of course, I gotta let it sit for a little while to really actually see what it's gonna do. The only problem with this now is I can't see where it's at. Oh, I got it. Yeah, frick, man. Oh, yeah. What's up? In all honesty, I probably should have cut that wire. And whatever. A little tip when you're pulling lights, just do like a little, loosen it up, pull it. Because if not, you do, watch this. Well, didn't do it that time. it'll like to catch sometimes. And then if it does, I think that's it. We're gonna go around it 4 times. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 4.5. It's kind of where I sit with it. Kind of isn't ideal to do this way, but it is what it is. Okay. Make sure you get those threads on correctly. Yeah, you want it to be very snug when you get to the end, like very tight. You don't want to get a wrench in here, you know, it's not made to wrench this thing. But anyway, the whole light system's waterproof, you know, like back to front. So the only thing that's not waterproof is the connection at the very end. So you got that rubber seal and then the threads. Everything's water tight. There you go. So far so good. I don't see any water leaks. The only water's right there, but that's from when the hose fell out the other day. Other than that, we're looking good. I'm gonna go ahead and finish up these lights. I'm gonna keep this water on, and then we're gonna start doing backfill, get this side going, I think, get the end in, get everything straightened that's bowed out right now, which is these 2 sides. And then I gotta do that very carefully. I gotta pack under all the piping and all that. And then we'll just continue on with the day. A couple things I want to mention is when you're rolling up your fish tape, obviously we use fiberglass because of all the water that gets on it. Roll it up as you're pulling it out. If it's like in the grass and I have to go from light to light, I'll just let it you know, stick out like I did before. But when you get like mud in here, especially on that last run, it's gonna get clean with the water that's in this pipe just because of that. If not, clean it with a rag and then wind it up. Just makes everything nice and clean. And it's kind of, you know, dumb to say almost, but it's just like little tips like that, you know, really keep everything really nice. I'm gonna go ahead and cut all these, give about 5 feet, which is all we need. Panel's gonna be close here. So. Go ahead and just wrap them all together, why not? I don't know if it's gonna even stay. Yeah, did. Perfect. Shovel's a little close, huh? You want to make this a little easier on yourself, go get like a 3/8 minus rock. All right, it's not gonna squeak for much longer. I don't like to do that to my equipment. Grease and grease, man. Always carry a spare grease gun in my truck. Just for this reason, when I don't have the trailer and I need to grease something. So, always be prepared, boys. So I love this truck bed so much. I've made videos on in the past, you know. This truck bed makes me thousands and thousands of dollars a year. If you calculate time saved in efficiencies, that's how I get that number. And oh, tell me I got grease. Oh, come on. Talk about efficiency, right? I should have grease in here. I did, unless James took it out. He did take it out, but I have one more in here. So being efficient is everything, right? Like, I've seen so many people, they go to grease their stuff. I watch them. I don't got grease. I could go to the store. Dude, just to grease your equipment because it's squeaking, or when they do it, it's already too late. Oh my gosh. What in the world? Is it just broke? No, there's something going on here. This is gonna get nasty really fast. Maybe the tube just broke, I don't know. Oh. Well, it's coming out the back. That means it did break. Oh my word. Holy cow. Anyway, I've seen these guys go like 30, 40 minutes an hour, right? Because they're pushing their equipment to the max and they're not doing preventative maintenance and whatnot. So now they're just wasting an hour or two on the job in the middle of the day. It's bloody hot. It's a great day to work. You know, it rained a day or two ago or something. You know, there was plenty of days to fix the equipment, but they put it off. They got guys sitting around. I mean, I've seen it all, right? You guys know these people. So it's like, why would you do that? All because they drive around in a nice pickup or just a pickup that's got a bed on it, which is fine if you ain't got the money, but you need to figure out a system where, yeesh. Come on. Nothing? Come on, get out of there. You need to figure out a system that works, right? And this truck bed is everything when it comes to keeping all your tools together. So if you don't have the money for it, you just get organized. Maybe you have to buy some pack outs or whatever, because this bed right here is a stinking lot of money. But for me, in the efficiencies that it provides me, I pay for the bed price. I figured it out. Well, that ain't gonna work. Each year, I save about $14,000 on this bed by having it versus not having it. And some of you guys are gonna say that's ridiculous, but you guys don't know what you're talking about, because the time it saves me, plus my labor is a lot more expensive than most people's. Just like this crap right here. What am I doing? Oh, come on, don't do that to me. So I figured up our labor cost. I figured this saves me a good 30 minutes a day, okay, having everything in there. And also, you got to keep it stocked. If it's not stocked, having the room isn't going to mean nothing. So, like, I'm out of grease now. When I go home, I got bags of grease. I'm going to load it up. So, keeping that stocked. And so, figured up 30 minutes a day times a couple hundred work days, like 230 work days, whatever. Times my hourly rate. It's a lot of money, buddy. So that when you start thinking, that's when business really makes sense, and or you start really getting somewhere in business is, I guess that goes down farther, there we go, is when you think about stuff like that. Doesn't make me better than anybody else, but it just means that you have to think about things like that. I've been criticized time and time again because people say that you can't calculate that, your numbers are so far off and blah blah blah, and I'm like, yeah, well, the reality of it is that's how you calculate time. And so time is saved, money is earned, the whole system. And speaking of time and money, dude, golly, somebody get a new grease gun. What the heck is going on here? You would think with all the grease in the world here, it would just thread on. Oh my word. I miss my electric grease gun. I miss you, Milwaukee. Seriously though, this is ridiculous. Gave this whole speech about wasting time and having your equipment in shape, and bro, I just took it off. Maybe this has to be pumped. No? I'm not a grease gun expert here, but it's not very hard. You just thread it on. Maybe there's some sand in it. I think there's some grit in there. That might be it. Yeah, sure enough. Just a tiny bit of dirt was on there. That's it. Okay. Makes me feel a little better, like I'm not completely stupid. Alrighty. Get this to absolute massacre. Jumping Jehoshaphat. I got some cleaning to do here. Make sure this is clean. There we go. Now we're cooking with grease. Okay. Sorry guys, I had to. Also, I hope this doesn't happen to me, which it's about to. Oh, it's not on. Okay, good. Is you let these go too far, then you gotta beat them out. And then that's another thing wasted. Now, it's happened to me a couple times, and I'm just like, golly, John, like, just quit being lazy and grease your skid steer. And it happens when it's like really dry and you try to push it for like another day, and it's just too much, man. Alrighty, we are looking good here. We got this thing straightened up. Jets are the same distance away from the shell. It's looking nice and straight right now. We got a little backfill here. We got this all buried. Looking good over here. I gotta scrape the sod up as we go. This all gets concrete, so by the end of the day, I'm gonna have this all cleaned up, sod, gravel down, get my elevations shot so I know where my concrete's gonna go. I think I'm gonna go probably I think we're on like an inch or two underneath that siding there. So we can't do any more backfill here because this bench has to come out. I have to let it bow. It's already, well, I don't know how much it's gonna actually do, but we have to let it get all the way up and let it push out. So with some luck and the heat and flexibility here, we should be able to. I don't want to bury this too much because this has to push out. So we're gonna leave this here. Over here, we're gonna have to, I might just push up my little board here a little bit, get this step a little bit higher. Not too much, it's pretty good. And then we need to pack all this underneath here. I shut the water off because it's getting too much on here. And that's the update for now. I'm gonna take a little break, get some water in me. We'll just keep on trucking here. Oh boy, it's hot out here, guys. It's nice, the wind and all that. It's great, but it is hot. So I think there needs to be an inspection in the pool. And I'm gonna go see, make sure everything's in good shape. Yep, it works. The product is good. Ugh. Some of the benefits of building swimming pools, eh? I don't want to get too crazy, you know, like I'm gonna hold a pool party over here in my client's pool or nothing, but I sure am. Sure is certain that I will be jumping in a pool that I build in the middle of summer. What's the point of building pools at that point? At least that's how I think of it. James is on his way, so I don't know. I'm getting kind of tired of working personally. Yesterday, man, I used my shoulders. We were shoveling all day, or not all day, but for a good hour. Shoveled like a yard and a half of concrete, yard and a quarter, just a lot. I didn't shovel it all by myself. There was 2 or 3 of us at a time, but those concrete, man, shovels get heavy, bro. Anyway. Huh? Yeah, I had to do an inspection in the pool.
Make sure there's no holes.
Make sure it's swimmable, you know.
Yeah,
you know how it goes.
No electrical shocks. Yeah, it is shock. It is shock.
Yeah, it works. Sure enough.
You done?
I don't know. I'm thinking about it.
Too hot to work.
I'm just getting tired, man. Yesterday, my whole backside is like... It's feeling it, man. All that shoveling, jeez.
So, what do you think about the blade?
It's not bad. It works.
Is it worth $2,000?
I didn't pay $2 grand for that. Surely not.
You don't know. That's what he said in the beginning.
Surely not. That's not $2,000 bucks.
$200?
No, but if that's $2 grand, I'm gonna cut his balls off. That's ridiculous.
Why would he told you it was $2 grand when he said when he thought about putting the teeth on. He says probably like 1,500.
And I said that's madness if I'm not mistaken.
Well,
I'm calling this little pig up.
don't act like I didn't say nothing. Just ask him.
The frick's it matter?
Doesn't.
Exactly. Hey, James told me.
So this was $2 grand. You better be up and lying.
You better be lying, dude. I swear to frick, this guy's got no concept of money. He complains when I buy an extra Red Bull at Lowe's.
Yeah.
Hey, how much do these teeth cost on this bucket?
Like $2 grand?
You gotta be kidding me.
No, I think it was like, it might have been like 1,500 bucks.
Oh, just $1,500 for a bunch of teeth.
My teeth cost.
You gotta be joking me. I'd tack weld on some steel, but that's crazy.
I don't know. I would tell you, dude. No.
What do you mean you don't want to tell me? Shouldn't have bought them.
Well, you shouldn't have bought them. We need a teeth.
Oh, $1,500 teeth? That's like putting a gold tooth in your freaking mouth, bro. You don't need a gold tooth in your mouth. It just looks good. Yeah.
Yeah, but they are extremely worth it when you go cut.
Yeah, tell me. Sell me, Jared. Is that what Dave said? Is that what Dave told you? These are the special teeth. They got a special technology on them that make you cut grass better.
These are special because you can back grade with them. Unlike the generic ones.
I can back grade the same pretty much. Yeah, because they're wider. I thought I remember saying, I told you how much they cost.
And
I said, that's ridiculous, if I'm not mistaken. Why would it fudge we pay $2 grand for teeth? We don't need them.
So tired of fighting in the dirt when it's muddy out and you can't push and cut the sod out. I'm just saying something now. You knew we got the tea.
I know, but I forgot about this thing, and then I'm like thinking about it, and I'm like, I mean, James was talking about it, and he said a number, and I'm like, they were how much? And then I recall come back to me, and I'm like, we just burned money. Anyway, what do you? I thought you were gonna come here. What happened to that? Not like I need you here.
Well, it was, but then James didn't get drive, so I was like, well, I'm gonna go to Louisville then because I gotta go to Superior and pick up this no skimmer, missing the skimmer seals and the faceplate.
Oh, it's at the shop.
It wasn't there.
It's at the shop.
Yeah, I thought it was.
The faceplate to cover the screws?
Yeah, everything's in
Yeah,
there.
because we bought extra.
Because we had those 2 skimmers. Remember, you bought those 2 skimmers.
Yeah, I remember the 2 skimmers, but I would have taken the I don't know. I'm just gonna get them just in case because it's not like we're gonna need them. Obviously, if we got.
If that makes you feel better, going over to Louisville, but that's not. We don't need them.
I have an appointment over here that I have to go to. It's on the other side of Louisville. So that's why I came over here.
All
I
right.
was coming over here to go to Superior, but I didn't know they were at the shop. I mean, why would you take the skimmer over there when you built the pool and not the freaking trims? I didn't know.
Just because we forgot the skimmer the day we were plumbing and Justin brought it over to us. That was why. All right, well, I'll let you go. Go sell a pool. Oh man, dude. $1,500. Then we paid him to put it on. It was probably $2,000. Oh, that hurts. I can't even pay my electric bill.
What the frick?
Dude, my electric bill in the winter is like $500. Tell me that ain't hurt. That hurts bad.
I don't know, mine was $450.
Ugh. He just does whatever he wants, man. I don't get it. Just spend money however he wants to spend it.
You can't pay your electric bill? What kind of job do you have, man? You need to get another job.
It was a joke.
Are you serious?
Dumbo.
Well, I don't know, dude. I don't know what you spend your money on. You always talk about, I'm broke.
I got a wife and a kid. The point of this whole point here is that Jared is out of control. I quit my job. It's hot. Ah, it's hot. Ah. Thumbnail. Alright guys, we got this all wrapped up here. Gravel in there, we got that conduit in. Copper's over there. I'll leave my shovel, we're gonna use it tomorrow. This is all covered up. We got concrete going from here all the way to there, 4 feet out. So it's like, it's not coming past here, all it's dirt. We're tired, it's hot. I'm actually gonna go to the pool I was at this morning and we're gonna look at the turf and see what they got done. And we'll end the video there. Alrighty, here we go. Looking good, looking good. This looks good. Nice. Hey, quick question for you guys that do hardscapes and turf. What would you charge for this? This is like, this pool's 30 foot. 30 foot, or yeah, 30 foot on both sides. There's like 60. These are 7 foot, so 7, 14, 21, 28, 35. So what, like 35 plus 60, 95 feet, basically 100 feet of turf. So you install the drain, we supply the drain, concrete it in, glue the turf in, tuck the turf, whatever, all done. What would you guys charge? I want to see if it's comparable to my guy. But this is what we're looking at. Everything's looking good around here. We're about to get some rain. They're doing all their gutters and all that. So, but other than that, man, I mean, this job is coming along nicely. We're going to, I mean, this thing is going to look just insane back here. It's such nice scenery. They're getting, oh, actually, I got the ceiling done. That looks cool. And they got their Trex in. Their soffits are all in. This house is coming along really nice. Well, we are ready to go on this one, obviously. Next week, I've got concrete scheduled for Wednesday. Today is Tuesday. The weather's looking good. It's gonna be like 57 or 52 in the morning, 72 in the afternoon. I mean, it's gonna be beautiful. We're going to do 2 pours same day. We're gonna pump it twice. So I've got my pump guy scheduled for the whole day. I'm thinking we may put some accelerator in the first one. I don't know. It'll be straight cement, so it'll go pretty good. But it being so wet, you know, it does take its time. I would like to get it done quick and let it cure for like a good hour or two so we can, you know, keep it moving. I don't want to sit there for a long time waiting for it to dry. So there's that. It'll be the first time we've done 2 pours like this. And it's what I'm going to be doing from now on, because on these big jobs, because my guys, you know, they've got a lot of will in them. They think they can do a ton of work, and if the conditions are hot, they just can't. They just can't. And the concrete turns out well, but it's not up to my standard personally. So I'm saying, hey, we got about 1,300 square feet with 2 steps in there, with a stamp border on the inside and a stamp border on the outside. So we're gonna dice it up to where we can do 2 pours, and it's gonna be sweet. So that's the plan for there. We've got inspection Thursday afternoon for the pool today, pool number 5, for the bonding. And then we are scheduled to do a cleanup grade on pool build number 3 on Monday. And then if concrete goes well, Thursday we'll strip forms, get that cleaned up, maybe do some dirt work. Actually, we will. We'll do all the grade work, get it all done. And then Friday, we're planning on going to do a new project. So I told you guys we're starting a new business. This is the 2nd job that we're doing, and we're in the result of it. And I don't want to spoil it because I want to make a video about it. So I'm looking forward to doing that. That's going to be fun. So we're doing that. We're going to start that job on Friday and then finish it up, you know, like maybe Monday and Tuesday. We have to order some parts in and all that. So there's that to do. But overall, we're looking good. It's a busy week, and everything's going well. And yeah, everything's going good, guys. I was gonna say, if you guys ever looking for a guy to teach you guys how to build pools, build a pool business, landscapers, builders, just email me. I've already started doing it. Guys from Ohio, landscaping company, called me up and said, hey, we got a contract sold and we need to build this pool. And I said, all right, you know, pay me and what I wanted. And I said, all right, I'm gonna come up there. Built it in 3 days, up to plumbing. They did all the concrete work and all that, but gave them my systems. The process is what I do, design. They got my number. They can give me a call on the next one. So I can really help you guys out. If you're a homeowner, walk you through it. If you're trying to do a DIY build it, I can help you with that as well. Either way. So it's just something that I'm going to add to, you know, my brand, and something I want to do. I will only be able to do a couple in person, but the rest I'll do a lot of them virtually. I can guide you through an entire build online, like over the phone. I can do it. So, you know, me and my brother built this business. I'm not going to say I built all this, you know, because that would be ridiculous. Because we're 50-50 partners, or he's 51, I'm 49, because he's the older brother. Whatever. So that's the deal. And we're building away, man. I'm building a couple other companies right now that tie into our pool brand. And then who knows what we'll do in the future when we get bigger in our pools. We're still shooting for 30 this year. So we have on to a slow start. We're only doing 5, and it's May right now. We do have 3 more booked up, scheduled, and we've been doing estimates like crazy. So I told Jared he better sell his left kidney. You better get some pools sold, bro. I want to get this thing booked up. So 30 is the goal. If we hit 25, I'll be happy. Last year we did 22. If I can do 25, I'll be happy. But we'll see. See how it goes. Peace out for now, guys. Subscribe if you like the content and like the video. Share with a friend. See y'all tomorrow.